everybody, Average Gamer here, and today we have another patch review. That's right, patch review for patch 1.4.28 for the 20th of October 2015. Couple things in this patch. We're going to go through it one by one. First thing are these 4 new puppies right here, and I say puppies because they're wolfhounds. We have the WolfHound 1, 1A, 1B, and the Resistance version. It doesn't look like this. Initially it comes with the Resistance colors, but I swapped it for the new to show the new Blood Pack camo that has been released as well if you pre-ordered way back. Also, this camo can go on any of Resistance 1 or Resistance 2 mechs except for the Wave 1 or Resistance 1 special variants, the Resistance variants. For the moment, they're going to patch that in the next patch. They're having some issues with the geometry, so those are coming out in the next patch. But let's get into all the big changes, right? So obviously, we have these 4 puppies here. We have the WolfHound 1. Initially out of the box comes with a large laser and a bunch of medium lasers. The 1A comes with 3 medium lasers and a large laser. This one comes with 4 lasers and 1 large laser, that's the B. And then the 2 comes with 4 medium lasers and 1 ER large. I've already tweaked this guy a little bit, but we're going to get some review videos Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So what we're actually going to do later tonight, there's going to be a 2-hour live stream on just the WolfHound. It's going to be the WolfHound live stream. That's going to be out in the next little bit. But so that's the first big thing, the new WolfHound. Second thing is the new camo screen. We're going to come into the new camo screen here. So here is the new camo screen. So firstly, this is your camo. You'll see on the right with well, what we'll do to make things a lot easier, we'll go into colors first. That way you can see the camos. So the way to pick your camo, because I noticed that you can just click and you'll notice that nothing happens. Right? Click it, nothing happens. Click it, nothing happens. But if you hover over, right, it shows you what the color is going to look like. Now you can click here and go to basic, camo, etc., what's on sale, or currently what you own. I leave it as what I own. And what I'm doing is I'm actually going to pick, see how you click on it and nothing happens? What you do is click the primary first. I'm going to turn the mech towards us a little bit. And then double click the color. And then the color will go. If you single click, nothing happens. If you double click, it goes in. And then the last color we'll just do something horrible. Let's do red. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Red, white, and black. So you see a little black in here and here around the crotch. The chest over here, a little bit in here, a little bit in here. And the red. So not bad. So obviously this is the default camo pattern. Now to see other camo patterns, what you can do, if it's set to all, you can hover over it and it will show you what each one will look like. I really like this. I like the fact that it does this. Ooh, woodland actually looks, camo woodland looks really good. So you can hover over them and it'll actually just automatically default. Ooh, digital though. Digital is my go-to. And hover over each one separately and see each one that it looks like with the color you've already pre-selected. So I would advise you pick your colors first and then pick your camo and just hover over it and it'll show you everything. I like it quite a bit. So now what you can do, you can change it so it's one shot or unlockable. You can also change it so it's owned or what's currently on sale. I always say leave it on owned for personally myself. So now what will happen is you'll notice when you hover over this one, certain ones I kind of wish somewhere around here it tells you how many colors it uses. It doesn't as of yet. PGI, you know, wink wink nudge nudge. For example, the Razzlehag only uses the first 2 colors, your red and your black. Steiner uses all 3, the red, the black, and the white. So does Merrick. So does Liao, Kurita, and Davian. And last but not least, the Blood Pack. With the Blood Pack, I've noticed I've swapped out the red and the black, or the red and the white, and I've just kind of inverted them a little bit. Now, you'll notice that when you click them, they don't stick. But to get them to stick, you actually have to double click. So we're going to go with the Merrick one, double click, and now you notice up here, we have it. Here was the last one you had, and this is the one that was default with it. So that's the default one. We don't have anyone saved, so we're going to go Merrick. Boom. So that's the Merrick one. So that is the new Camo screen. I like it. It took me a little bit, I will admit, to get used to it. Like, I would click on it, and I was trying to figure out why, when I'm clicking on them, it wouldn't work. Now you know. As I said, one thing I would like if the colors was first and patterns were second. I understand the reason why they did that is because patterns, obviously, they can get more money out of them. But I like the fact that you can pick your colors first and then go to your patterns. I wish the patterns would tell you how many colors. Like around like here somewhere, like unlocked, whatever. Then have like a 3 or a 2. Just so I know how many colors I have the option of changing. It would be good. It would be something I would like. You can minimize it and maximize it so you can actually look a little better at what you got. Nice little thing. I don't mind it. It's pretty good. Now the next part of the game is I'm not going to show you right now, but it's when you drop into a match. You have their names on either side. You can right-click on the person's name and get things like basically you can report players. You can send them friend invites. You can block a player like you can normally. Report someone. So for like chat abuse, VoIP abuse, griefing. Non-participation, so AFK, disconnecting, suiciding apparently is one, and then obviously cheating and exploiting. So there's that. There's also the new group tonnage values. So let's bring this over here. So the new group tonnage. So if you're in a group of 2, the minimum amount of tonnage your group can run is 60, and the max is 175 tons. Group of 3 is 120 tons. 230, etc., 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 etc. Up until a group of 12, max tonnage of 445, or minimum tonnage of 445, max tonnage 640. Now, I don't know if this means it usurps the whole, you have too many heavies, too many lights, and all that stuff. I do hope that now they've gone to a tonnage system, and not so much stopping you from having too many heavies or too many lights. They've just gone pure tonnage. That will be good. And then, additional to everything, the WolfHound, as I showed you earlier, we're going to go back to the select mech screen. These 4 little puppies right here, they will be available for MC on November 17th, and they'll be available for C-Bills on December 15th. The Arctic Cheetah is now available. We're going to pop her up here. Yep. I don't want to save. There we go. The Arctic Cheetah is... What? Basalt. What is this? Goldboy, Modro, Gorm. It's only 250, so it's gotta be like camos or something. Light Arctic Cheetah. The Arctic Cheetah is now available for C-Bills. There you go. So the A is pretty much 7 million. The B is 7 million. The C is about just over 7.5, and then the prime is 7.7. Or as it's also known, instead of being the Arctic Cheetah, the Arctic Cheetah, as in cheater, because these things are massively, massively overpowered. But hey, you know what? The game is made for certain things happen in the game, right? Certain mechs are made at certain points to be overpowered. I have a sneaking suspicion that the WolfHound is going to be the version of the Arctic Cheetah for a little while, mainly because of one of the ones I've already built is supremely kind of crazy power-wise. The Resistance 2 content delivery has now been released as well. You can go into your, if you log in, well, I'll actually go here. I'll show you. If you log in up here, into your account, and scroll down. Oh, nope, that's what I was already in. Go to Profile, and then go to Content. You will be able to select 6 of these. You'll see that this is from Wave 1, this is from Wave 2. You'll see it'll be select 6, or select 2, or select 1, select 3, select 4, etc. I had all 6. There you go. You can do that. So make sure you do that if you have it. If not, you might obviously miss out on stuff that you don't want to. And obviously, the WolfHound being released, I mentioned already. The Blood Pack content delivery has been released. So that's the Bloodbound title. The Bloodbound... Actually, let's go into it. Titles and badges. Let's see here. Bridesmaids, special, mech packages, here we go. So there's the Bloodbound is one. Badges as well. The Bloodbound right there. I like it, it's got the fist. The Clamps, the Formal, the Butcher, and the Howl is another one. There's also new standing items. We'll go in with one of our guys here. This is the thing I'm going to be running most of the time for the next little bit. Our new options here. So what do we see here? We got a standing item. We got the Blood Packed Fist. Some tells me it's at the bottom. There we go. And there's also holograms as well. Oh, that looks cool. Also, like, moves forward and back a little bit. Oh, that is so cool. Do we want that? I want to click on it and right click and left click. You know what? That's what we're going to leave. Hanging items. Did we get anything? Hanging items. Blood pack resistance pattern. Nope. And that is it. Well, let's see what we can throw on this guy while we're at it. Oh, cool. We got dog tags. Resistance 2 dog tag. And then mounted, I don't think I have. Oh, I do have Warhorns. Resistance 2 Warhorn. Can't see us killing everybody with this guy, but I like how it gives you... Overall, you get what? 4, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 16 mechs, depending on when you pre-ordered. And in the end, no, 20 mechs in total. Theoretically, if you pre-ordered early enough. And it gives you 1 Warhorn. We got some lights and stuff. So you know what? We're not going to kill anything with this. Actually, we might. With what I've been looking at with this guy and with how kind of powerful he is, I can kind of see us killing anything from mediums down and causing up massive damages to some heavies and heavies and assaults. And overall, there are some gameplay fixes. So, Community Warfare OGen health bars have been are now visible again if you're a clan player. Prior to that, you couldn't see them. So the game was kind of one-sided when it came to the game. Overall, there were some map fixes, mostly with Caustic Valley. They fixed an issue where the dropships would shoot on one of the spawn points, so one team would get shot at right from the start. In C5 sector, they fixed an issue where the pipes would disappear. If you were running, they would see them flicker. Then other times they would just go away. B3, they fixed an issue where mechs would get stuck on the edge of a smokestack. It was kind of like invisible geometry, where you would go into it and then you get stuck on it. In B3, B4, there was an issue where mechs get stuck on a generator as well. They fixed that. In B3 sector as well, in Caustic Valley, reminded some rocks that they should not have the power of levitation. Oh, apparently there were some rocks floating in the air that they advised them at this current juncture they do not have the ability to use jump jets. And in A3, A4 sector, they fixed an issue where players could see the edge of the world when they were out of bounds. Overall, there were some fixes as well to some mechs and stuff. The Gargoyle, its right arm Omnipod, now allows for the hand and lower arm actuators to be removed and put back on. The Crab, they fixed the placement with the hanging cockpit item lights. They wouldn't go up and around properly. As well, they fixed an issue with the left arm of the new DL variant, or the limited edition D variant. It would cause massive performances. I dropped in mine into the testing grounds and I ran my FPS. I got 6 FPS. So, yeah, 6 FPS ain't the greatest. As well, they fixed the jump jet animations for the Nova, the right torso for the Omnipod for the Warhawk. Now provides the proper structure and bonuses to the right torso. Overall, the Academy tutorial fixes. They added the tooltip functionality for the challenge checklist and command control windows when you hit in the field manual when you hit escape. The improved organization of the challenges and command control window. They moved the cancel event button to a more prominent section when you hit escape now. Because before I didn't even know where it is. I didn't even know there was one. When entering a challenge beacon, will now display the uninformative pop-up summarizing the challenge. So basically, you go into the challenge, it will tell you what the challenge is, which is actually what a lot of this stuff is Academy related. Let's take a look at it. Basic tutorial, more fixes. They fix some desyncing issues with the sound. They fixed an issue where you can now skip by double tapping the spacebar, the opening cinematic. The basic targeting challenge, they fixed an issue where Captain Adams would incorrectly state you didn't hit someone. The basic targeting challenge, they fixed an issue where players could destroy the legs of a mech before targeting it. Pilot challenge 1. They fixed missing digits on the award screen. In the Academy itself, founding mechs have been removed. The challenges are now triggered by the spacebar being hit when you go into them. The basic tutorial challenges will still trigger when automatically. Ooh, frame went all swirly there for a second. Challenges themselves, the ones that are over there, will still trigger. They added smoke. Ooh. I like. Well, the left and right torso on this guy's actually not bad. What else? Academy Bay challenges are now triggered by hitting the space bar. So I wonder where they move the cancel button to. We'll have to take a look. Let's see here. Basic tutorial challenges will still trigger automatically when stepping into them. MechWarrior Academy informative pop-ups will now appear when walking over the hot and cold temperature zones. Okay. And MechWarrior Academy E6 sector fixed an issue where players could get stuck on a building. Other fixes in such that they changed. They fixed crash that would be caused by the Nova's jump jets. And fix a severe performance issue with the, like I said earlier, the Nova's left arm. They do have a known issue where on the Camo screen, changing the color selection filter, all owner-sailed, will automatically change the mech's current selected color in whichever color is highlighted, regardless of whether it is included in the filter or not. Basically, they still have that screwed up a little bit. So theoretically, I should be able to run through these no problem. Ooh, what was that little pop-up? Got it! Practice battlefield survival. Predict damage, components, twist away with enemy fire, blah blah blah. Running cord. Target practice. Learn to target, exploit weaknesses, and quickly kill an enemy. Hit space to start. Actually, how much damage can I do to you with an alpha? Because you're taller than me. Really? Did I just hear that? Thought I was taller. I had him at 99% health there. Interesting, okay. Well, that is the new patch, ladies and gentlemen. And here's a little run with the new mech. Let's give her one quick try before we call this a match. We're going to go into our settings real quick. Mouse settings, sensitivity, we're going to hype you up to 8. Yes. Ooh, okay, that's the wrong way. Really? What is it? Why does it feel why does that not feel like I've changed anything? Let's max it out and see what happens. That's a little faster. Okay, there we go. Prepare to vomit. Bum, bum, bum. This is not a bad guy here. Ooh, the fucker disappears. Oh no! Not bad. And now the question is, am I getting a shot in the back after this? Nope. I'm gonna lose my left arm now. Oh fuck. They spawn at different spots. I know the first turn there's going to be a guy on my left and immediately on my right. So... I knew he was going to be there and I still let him shoot me. I like the changes they've done. Well, that's 2. Where's the third one? It was right there for a couple seconds. Here we go. This is going to be the big one here. Oh, he was on the other side. Fuck. I think... Oh, we missed the jump. We missed it. Oh Christ. Wow, I'm actually doing a lot better than I normally do. But we did get a shot there at the end. Super 23, not bad. Question is, do we get rewards now for... ...21 gates. Get shot in the back, get shot in the back. Oh, I like the cartwheel. Not bad. We didn't do too bad. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all out on the battlefield next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.